This is from Ernica Noel-Stapleton. Ida, I think I remembered you mentioning setting up your business. What is your plan and how is it going?
My business is my hair at the moment. I've got a lot of ideas. I've got so many things that I want to do. But the main focus, well, the first focus or the first step for my entrepreneurship is the hair. Because you guys know that I love everything to do with hair. I love changing my hairstyles. I love experimenting. And I like to do that a lot more. But also I like to be able to do that full time. So at the moment I make wigs. Holler at me if you need it. I make wigs, I do hair extensions, I do like micro braids, I do all kinds of hair extensions basically. And it's going alright, but there's a lot of plans in place for it to go better, and all that it is just saving money at the moment. So I'm just working really hard to try and save a lot of money so that I can get where I need to be.
The second question that she asked is, whose idea was it at first to try Joe's current hair and beard styles? Do not lie on this one.
The hair was my idea. The beard was already there when I arrived. So.
For the braids, what was whose the idea to do the braids?
To braids?
Yeah.
I'll let you guys decide on that one. Because we can't get along in the fact that I
remember down to a T. I walked in because basically the end goal is to have one big braid, obviously going back. That's it. Anyway, with my hair being short, I thought it'd be quite cool. Obviously, we watched Vikings and all that fancy stuff. So I've seen certain types where they've had smaller braids and then one big braid. I said that. I was like, oh my god, that's an amazing idea. Cool. End of story. That's it.
I did it, so it was my idea. Who made your braid for you? Who?
Yeah, that's who? Without you. That's you.
Who made the braid?
The beard was all me.
I made the braid. So the idea is mine.
Whatever. Right, next question from Zeekah McDonald. So this question I had you recently, and it reads, if you were to die and come back to life, would you come back black? Aha! This is the one that I got confused with. That question is to you, because she actually asked me, would you come back ginger? And I was like, I seriously don't get where you're going with this one. So, sorry, yeah, you
would
answer
I come
yours.
back black? Yes. 1,000,000 times over, yes. Because my experience as being a black person is probably not being as bad as if you're black in America. I experienced a little bit of racism, of course, and discrimination, but it's not that much. It's not that significant for me to like hate my skin or hate the skin I'm in. And I think that shouldn't be anyway stop anyone from hating like the skin that they're in. But no, I absolutely love my skin tone. I love all of this melanin, and I love my culture. I think definitely. I love being like, I am so proud to be African. I am so genuinely 100%. I love the fact that I'm from Africa, because Africa's got so much roots, never mind all the slavery. Other than that, on top of that, we've got so much interesting things going on. I'm not trying to say we're better, you know, but we've got a lot going on. No, but we're so interesting, and like there's so much culture and there's so much I need to learn as well. So no, to put it simple, I love yes. My blackness, and yes, I would come back.
Right. And sorry, when you asked me would I come back a redhead, I would come back a redhead. That's fine, as long as I didn't have to come back as pale and I could go out in the sun for like over 20 minutes, because it kills me every time I'm in the sun, and yeah, I'm literally a lobster when I come back in. Oh. But I would come back redheaded. Thanks. Next question from 1154 Claire 1154 Claire. My question is, how do you find the perfect match, and when did you know Joe or Ida when you wanted to be with this person for the rest of your life? You answer that one.
I think for me, there's so many little things, and I can't really pinpoint the exact moment that I knew that this is the right person for the rest of our life. But it's just little things kept adding up. It was just like something as minimal as the music taste. Like, I listen to a very large
varied, like a wide variety.
A very large variety of music. So I don't listen to one genre, and it will genuinely depend on how I feel on a day. So I've always wanted to have somebody who does the same and who is similar in an aspect that they're very open in a music genre, but at the same time love the ones, because obviously I've listened to a lot, but there's certain genres that I love more than others. So I wanted to be with somebody who had the same thing, and this was a big thing for me because I like music on when I'm cleaning, I like music on when I'm cooking. Just music is life, and I wish I could sing, as you guys already know. I struggle. I struggle with the singing, but it's just little things like that. And Joe is the person that in fact introduced me to music that I absolutely love. Like, you guys always think whenever we're listening to dance or like music that's typically black or whatever, that is me. But no, it's like all the stuff that I know is him. Like, he introduced me to so much.
Live DJ.
He's my live DJ, guys. He just brings so much music to me, and I love him for that. And there's a lot of other things, but we don't have all day.
I think, yeah, for me, obviously, it, like I just said, it's a lot of little things that build into obviously one big thing. But she is me in a girl form. Basically,
and
like
black.
I'm black, obviously, yeah. But no, like, I love having fun. I love, again, we go back to the play fighting and stuff like that. But our personalities are
made for each
just, yeah. So it's perfect, really.
I think it's just, and I think that's why, you know, when people say, oh, well, what do you mean you don't argue? We don't argue. If you watch our videos, we're just like, we're banter all the time, and we have attitude towards each other. So I think that's why there's never any built up.
Yeah, I can't see us getting really, really angry.
That's the thing. I think there's never any built up because we just talk to each other like, I don't know, we almost like family. You know that song, the kid, like, it's a case in close to me like my brother, close to me. But that's just it. Like, you have, like, we're brothers, we're sisters, we're lovers, we're.
We need to find that saying. What's that saying? Fight like brother and sister.
Love like always, and then.
There's another one, isn't there?
I don't know. There's, if you remember it.
If you remember that saying, that's that one.
Right in blood.
Sorry, so the next question that they asked was, how did you feel the very first time you saw each other? No, tell a lie, I apologise. Did you ever think that you might not find the right one?
Yes. I had given up on love. Like, before I met Joe, I've genuinely given up love. Because I came from a really, like, long-term bad relationship where you're just the wrong person for each other. And sometimes that can lead you into believing or stop believing in love. So by the time I met Joe, I was about to leave the country as well. So I had not planned at all to fall in love. So yeah, I had given up on love.
No, me personally, it wasn't really like that. I had never given up on sort of love. I think me being me,
you always love though.
Like, I take a lot of things in my stride, so if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then it wasn't for me. So I think that was my outlook on it.
Yeah, but he's not had as like.
Yeah, I've not
experienced love. I think on and off love, like in the way I have. Because I've dated more than him and things like that. I've been out there and seeing that.
Yeah. Sorry.
And seeing that the pool is pretty shit and it's nice. So I think I appreciate more how rare it is to find someone who is that's perfect for you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you more, Doctor.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
This can go on forever, so we're moving on. Sorry, so the next one was, how did you feel the first time you saw each other? I
got so excited.
Was speechless to the point of when she first spoke to me, I couldn't look at her, and the first few occasions I couldn't physically look at her, purely for the fact she was so beautiful, and I was just literally like gobsmacked. Where in my head I was like, don't say nothing stupid, don't say nothing stupid. And then obviously even on the dates, if I was looking at her for too long, I had to quickly look away and then look back.
Oh, now he stares at me all the time.
So now, yeah, I'm just like. Well, obviously that was. Honestly, the first time I was absolutely gobsmacked. Next, your turn.
I knew because obviously his height. Like, for me, I've always loved height anyway, but he came at like the tallest guy I've ever seen. And also he's like, he was standing proud in his height, because a lot of the times when you meet tall guys, they're always sort of hunching to try and hide their height. And I love that how he just walked proud and he was broad and I was just like, I just said, oh, I want to climb him too. I think I said that to my friend. And now I get to climb him for the rest of my life.
So perverted. I think that is it for the question. Yeah, cool. Next. Oyin Lola. Oyin? Am I saying that correctly?
Oyin Lola. Oyin.
What advice would you give to your younger selves? I love this question.
I think it's hard. The thing with changing the past, for me, like I know it's like, oh, yucky, but like there's not much I wouldn't change of the simple fear that it wouldn't lead me to Joe. Like it's just, there's obviously a lot I would want to have changed and be more successful, which probably would have led me to be more successful and probably gone further that in life than I have. But then that would mean that I'd probably be in a different path that wouldn't have led me to you. So
that's very true.
So
or just one piece of advice. Just one.
I would say stop procrastinating. Just do it now.
Do the damn thing.
Stop faffing about.
Yeah. For me, I am very of the opinion, and I know we always talk about it a lot, and money evolves around a lot of things, but for me, I think with all like the tricks and savings and expenditure and all that I've learned, if I knew what I knew then, what I know now, I think I'd be a very rich man. I would tell myself to obviously save, invest, and then obviously that would be the one piece of advice
that you'd give yourself.
Yeah.
But what if that meant that you wouldn't be with me then?
No, but that's what I mean. I completely agree with you. But obviously, that one piece of advice. You
were with some other dumb chick.
Dumb chick?
Dumb chick.
I don't know about that.
Should be stupid, innit? Should be dumb. Should be ugly. She wouldn't be as nice as me, would she?
Well, no, I don't know about that. But basically, that.
What do you mean? So what? Your chick would be smarter and better looking than me. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all.
Is that what you're saying? What are you saying then? What are you saying then, Joe?
I love when you do that. Do you know, like, no, I'm not gonna say.
What
I was gonna say, like, I was gonna say every girl, but not every girl is like that. When girls do that jumping to conclusion thing. So what you really mean is this? No, I mean what I just said.
That's way too much attitude, pal.
If I could fling my hair. Next. Right. Coolingwinds. Awesome name. Asks, have you ever met...
Coolingwinds?
Coolingwinds.
I'm assuming that's not a name, that's just...
Oh yeah, but
that's just...
It's a username.
No, you thought it was a name.
No.
Don't lie.
First name Cooling, second name Wins. Right. Have you ever met each other's exes, and if so, what... Oh, how was it? I thought you said what was it. Sorry. How was it?
Never.
Never.
Never, ever met your ex.
No, we've never. But do you ever get tired of cooking either?
No, because when I can't be asked to cook, Joe never asked me to cook. That's what a lot of people don't understand. He never asked me to cook. It's always me who wants to cook for him. Most of the time if I'm like, oh, I can't be asked to cook today, I'm like, don't cook. I'm like, oh, shut up, Dad, I'm going to cook.
I'm forced in this situation.
He's like, but he's not, because he never asked me. I think that's the thing in the relationship. He never asked me for anything, because he always says that in the thing, I would never ask you for anything. But that makes you want to do it more when someone doesn't ask you. But then when I can't be asked, I just don't cook and we sort something else out.
Simple.
But I've always loved cooking.
Number 3, do you have plans to travel outside of the UK? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Major plans. Again, obviously it all ties in with money. But yeah, we have a lot of plans.
Saving.
A lot of plans to travel outside of the UK.
We have massive dreams.
We will let you guys know, obviously, when we're traveling.
When we're ready for it.
Number 4, what was your opinion on Brexit? Now, please, Ida, keep it to a bare minimum. We have spent hours on this subject. Basically, we don't like it. Obviously,
we don't like it because I'll probably get chucked out the country and then Joe will have to live by himself.
No, but just for certain reasons, not necessarily just for all of that, just for certain reasons, a lot of the things, even that are happening now, the people that implemented the whole Brexit plan, they've now left. Like, they've resigned posts.
It's so stupid.
They don't care.
Like,
so they made the country leave the EU, and then they're like, right, I'm going on holiday. I'm going to F up the country, and then I'm just... Yeah,
no, but then that's the thing. Like, the whole thing, for me, I always get, like, politicians are the most suspicious people in the world. And I always feel like, with the UK, a lot of the politics that goes on, it's like, they're trying to turn the country into a business rather than a community. So if the country's like a business, they can make more money. So I don't know what the plan is, but there is definitely something planned and there's something going on. Just before they make the decision with the Brexit, there was all of these adverts just making it seem so wonderful if we went out, or it would be so much easier, life would be so much nicer for you as a British person, and once we leave the EU, because the EU does this, that, and there was no adverts. I don't understand how it was allowed to make up this kind of lies without having both sides, and without basically telling people, without educating, without educating people on both sides of the matter. What's the loss, what's the gain on both sides, and then they can make a decision. But no, it was just all one-sided. It's all gonna be great once we leave, and it's never that simple. There is a reason why UK joined the EU in the first place, because they needed the EU.
Yeah, sorry. The US elections, I feel bad because you are choosing from, what's the saying?
From bad to worse.
You basically choosing shit out of a bad bunch, or whatever it's called.
You're choosing the best out of a bad bunch. I don't know. I know what you're trying to say.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you guys know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like, I don't think. Basically, going back to what Adi was saying, Trump obviously wants to run the US like a business. He's not bothered about obviously joining communities, making America great again.
A better place.
And then Hillary Clinton, nothing's going to change. Like, obviously,
bring Bernie back. I think Bernie was the best from what I know. Obviously, I don't know too much, but it seemed like Bernie has been fighting for the people way before he went into this presidential debate. Hillary has a background of but let's face it, Hillary's not great. This is that person, obviously you have to admire her ambition. She's ambitious and she's fought her way to get to the top. I think that's like these little things that I think about. I think she probably even stayed with Bill Clinton throughout all those women for the simple fact that she had the she had the president as goal. And as a woman, it's amazing for someone to have that tunnel vision, but then I think a lot of bad things have been done for her to get to where she's going to be. I'm just hoping that whatever decision that America makes as a whole doesn't affect the world too negatively.
But yeah, it will. If Trump gets in, like,
I'm worried.
Yeah, God help us. Number 6, what do you both do for a living? We've answered that. Number 7, do you have any family, career, couples goals?
We have couples goals. Who's got couples goals? We don't have couples goals.
Or do we as a couple have goals?
Let's go. I thought it was like couples goals. Okay, I will answer both because I don't know which ones they mean. Couples goals. I don't think we have any couples goals because we both genuinely believe in making your relationship what suits you best rather than trying to follow someone else's footprint. And then in terms of our goal as a couple is to be rich enough so that we don't have to do shit. Basically, it's to have enough money to have freedom.
Yeah, we want financial freedom.
Yeah.
But we also want to help others. Like our major, or particularly.
Nah, we don't want to help nobody. Fuck everyone. I'm joking. No.
We really do want to help others. Whether that be charitable causes. I'd love to just look after my own family, to be fair, just say, here you go retire at 30.
I mean, yeah, on top of looking after family though, I think there's like, because with me coming from Gambia and Senegal, when I was in Gambia, Like I did a couple of things while I was there, but then when I came back home, the dream is always to do more. Like this, so
Yeah, exactly.
like especially
That's
with
what I mean.
kids. Like for me, I always feel like I take and I do this, and most of us do, that we take for granted what we've got here, and it'd be amazing to be able to help other people. But not just that, but what I was saying is that I want financial freedom so that we can wake up one day and be like, oh, should we do this? Should we do that? And not have to be like, oh, I've got work, I have to book a holiday, all that bullshit.